Did you really have to set up a camp right next to that guy? Just saying. I had no idea it was actually based on something. Like, I know that Magma and Aqua were based on an actual event that occurred. Oh yes, this low area. What a curious cave. I feel some extraordinary power here, as if the world itself was created in this very place. What do you think, Lion? Taking into consideration my knowledge of ores, my skill at mining, and the strength of my Sliggoo's moves, I think you'd better leave any extraction work up to us, wouldn't you say? We're going to have to ask you to stop right there. Of course. Oh, come on. Who's there? We don't have any time to waste with... Clover? We haven't seen you since you walked out on the clan. Where have you been all this time? I don't have to tell you nothing. Look, you can carry on digging out that treasure you're after, and then you'll give it to us. I don't know why you even look surprised. It's not as if you were hard to follow. What we seek may be as precious as treasure, but this isn't about how valuable it is. We needed to restore this awful sky to normal. That Earner's Goody Two-Shoes act of yours is what made me leave the Pearl Clan in the first place. Enough. I don't care why any of you ran off to play bandit, but I won't let you get in Lion's way. There are 3 of you and 3 of us. Let's go, Shunai. You take charm. I bring good luck to my... Yeah. I've heard this before. Four viewers? Where'd you all come from? I'm not complaining, though. Means I'm doing something right. Did you really think that was going to work? Well, you are rather formidable. Come on, Clover. Why not come back to the Diamond Clan? Times are changing, we're changing, and we could really use someone as strong as you are. Are you joking? I've got no interest in living back in that place with all its stupid rules. Look, we'll let you keep your treasure this time, but you better do something about that sky. You're as strong as ever, Shunai. Maybe you really can do something about that monstrous creature at the top of the mountain. But even if you do, the next time we meet, you won't escape without a beating. Remember that. Honestly, those 3, what did they even come here for? Oh well, heal up everyone's Pokemon. The coin I remember never hesitated to help someone in need, even if she growls us as she did so. I suspect they may have been worried about us, perhaps even wanting to help. Then they should have just said so. What a pain they are, hiding behind all that attitude. I was able to extract some of that origin, or whatever it is you wish to call it, I suppose. It had better go with you, Shunai. That was surprisingly easy. No, you simply failed to recognize my skill. You ought to be praising my hard work, honestly. I knew we could count on you, Lion. No wonder Cleavor recognizes you as a worthy warden. Let's hurry back to Mr. Professor and show him what we got. That Laventon's got sound judgment, plus knowledge to spare, despite his silly shriek. So this is the Stone of Creation's beginning, the origin ore. Yes, one can certainly feel an imposing aura emanating from it. Could this be the feeling of the very origin itself? I've been meaning to ask since you brought that up, but the origin of what exactly? Of everything by the sound of it. Exactly, my girl. Now then, back we go to Jubilee Village. Alright, Mr. Professor, it's all in pieces now, but this is what's left of the red chain. Splendid. Even in pieces, I think we'll find it still perfectly fit for purpose. We're jolly lucky you had the foresight to pick up all those broken bits back in the temple. You're up next, Shunai. Time for, whatever we're calling that stone. The fragments of the Red Chain, collected at great personal risk by the Diamond Clan. Then the Stone of Creation's beginning, which we only learned thanks to the Pearl Clan. And now it's time for the Galaxy team to play its part and turn these items into a proper vessel. Ray, my boy, you are one of our team's greatest craftspeople. Could I ask you to do the honors? Just wait. You'll see finally, what I'm capable of. This may take us some time. Perhaps the rest of you best wait outside while we work. Come on, Mr. Professor. Wish they'd hurry it up in there. I'm starting to suspect all your prattling about the value of time as a cover for your own impatience. If sitting back and waiting actually solved things, I'd sit forever, because that'd be using time well, unlike this. We've done it! It's complete! I dub it the Origin Ball. If the message conveyed to our good clan leader can be believed, then this should allow you to catch that Pokemon that has appeared at the Temple of Sinnoh. In other words, the Master Ball. These Pokeballs of yours are full of wonders. To think the fate of all Hisui could rest in something so tiny. It's interesting how catching a Pokemon and one of those things brings the two of you closer together. Wait, please, I hear something. That voice is speaking in my mind again. You mean Palkia? Yes, it appears that mighty Palkia is willing to lend its own strength to us in that battle. True. Very true. Now that's what I like to hear. The Pearl Clan's almighty well, I guess I should just call it Palkia, is one fierce Pokemon. Everything's ready now, Shunai. Take the Origin Ball and hurry back to the Temple of Sinnoh together with Palkia. I always forget about the Cherish Ball because it serves no purpose other than to commemorate an event. Also, upon beating Benny, you get some extra styles now. Now we can dress like a ninja. And we're going to do it. Basically, yes. Yes, I should use pink. I'm joking. Honestly, the motif we have going right now, honestly, green looks really good. Indigo does too, but you know. Kind of wish. We're gonna go with crimson. That works. And then under glasses now, I think it's under glasses. No, it's not under glasses. Must be under hats now. Yeah, we can now wear the mask. Okay. I'll see ya. See you tomorrow, hon. Could get dark blue and be Kakashi. Or dark slate, rather. I also realized how silly this looks. Yeah, that's better. Okay. Now, Palkia is completely optional at this point, but it's not the worst thing to take with you. Speed up, special defense down. No, that makes it pretty decent. Well... as much as I'd like to, I think we're good. Because I don't think it really matters. Plus, with all the stat boosting, my entire team is stronger than Palkia to begin with. And here you are, Lost One, ready to face your fate atop Mount Coronet. It seems a vicious battle might await you. I'll go where I must. I'll do what I must. Oh, well said. Now hearken to my words, young ones. Time cannot be severed from space, nor space from time. That being you will encounter at the Temple of Sinnoh is Dialga, ruler of all time. If it is allowed to run wild, time itself will twist and bend here in Hisui, and eventually the very world may be broken. But you have the aid of its counterpart Palkia, the rulers of space, and therein lies hope. Balance will be brought to time and space, and the world can once again be as it should. Now take Palkia at your side and make for the Temple of Sinnoh once more. She won't let me go unless I take Palkia with me, huh? I see. Alright. Well, I guess I could swap it out for Gudra. Because it does almost the same thing anyway. Keyword, I said almost, because its moveset can leave a lot to be desired right now. Is Spatial Ren... How much PP does power points does Spatial Ren have? Just 5. Okay. I have like no money, so I can't really do any moves. Well, I guess I gotta go. Guess I gotta roll with it. And let's be cheap. Simply because I can. Ah yes, the finest cheese in the world. So before we proceed, I'm going to take a quick break. I will be right back. Okay, I'm back. Now then. And now she gets out of her way. I must say, this is quite the intriguing village. Perhaps I'll have a look around before I go. See what your clothier has on offer. Excuse me, is this the time for shopping? Well, I'll hardly have time for shopping if the world ends, will I, young man? Fair point. Alright, Shunai, once you feel ready, set out. We make for the Temple of Sinnoh once more. All right. One more boss battle, perhaps? Just the girl I've been waiting for. I know you can buy various sundries at the base camp, but I thought it might be helpful to you if I set up here closer to the temple. I want to have front row seats if there's a chance to see into the world of myth and legend. I'll probably be creeping even closer to the action once the battle actually begins. Oh, but you don't have to worry about me. I'm perfectly capable of taking care of myself. And besides, I know all too well the strength of you and your Pokemon. I've got no doubt you'll have this whole thing tied up in a neat bow before I could possibly be in any danger. I don't know. There's something weird about him. For so long, I thought that I had to eliminate any outside element that might threaten the people of Jubilife Village. Whether that meant banishing you or seeking to destroy the Pokemon of the temple, I felt it was my only path. But you show me that I was wrong to think in such a way. Are you ready for this challenge, recruit? I'm ready. Shunai, in all of vast space your place has found you. What in the world does that mean? It's a Pearl Clan saying. It reminds us that occasions we must rise. To our stages are also stages where we may prove ourselves. Where we might shine our brightest. So basically you're saying not to feel nervous? I'm starting to see the appeal of how you Pearl Clan people think, in some situations anyway. We will support you in whatever way we can, though I doubt you'll need it. Should I protect Hisuian and her people, protect time and space for her Pokemon. It depends on which version of Goodra. Otherwise, I don't know, because the thing is, Kingdra is more of a special attacker, and Goodra has a very good special defense. So, that's one thing to consider. It also depends on the era. Because obviously I would give an edge to Kingdra because it's been around longer. Anyway. You think a normal battle's gonna happen? Nah. It's anything but a usual battle. One tip I have for you is don't get too far away from it because it'll do that instant transmission attack. Yeah, I expected that much. This is risky in its own right, but Dialga can't move after it fires off a Roar of Time. There you have it. A new day has dawned. She caught it. She really did, didn't she? My eyes aren't lying, right? She actually went and caught it? Yes, oh, good show. What a catch. You contained that fearsome thing in the origin ball. Absolutely astounding as ever. Finally. Just what I expect of my protege. Yes. So even the commander sheds a tear now and then. Never thought I'd see the day. Yes, what a sight to have witnessed. Ouch, what gives, Commander? Not sure I deserve the sumo throw. Well, at least it seems this is no dream. Listen up, all of you. We face a calamity unlike any we have known, but we were able to overcome it by working as one. This calls for a celebration, a festival for us all. Gather your clans. This will be the greatest celebration Hisuian has ever seen. Celebrate with the Diamond Clan? 2 clans together, huh? Well, since it turns out we were both following a true almighty sinner of our own, I guess the times when we'd fight over whose was right or wrong are ancient history now. I'm sure our ancestors would be shocked to see us agree, but this may well be the best path toward protecting the space we all share. Let us celebrate, for today dawns a new day for all who live in the Hisuian region. Now, while it's true that the game is over, at least the main plotline is, or is it? That is the question. Well, that's how Spear Pillar is made. Once the ancient ruins get destroyed like that. Basically, yes. You've defeated the Elite Four. But you have not exactly conquered a champion, have you? This is where the fun begins. I just realized that the credits scene is Route 209. It's literally Route 209. In a way, yes. My friends and I refuse to believe that Game Freak had anything to do with this game because of just how almost completely flawless this game is. Ha. I dare it.
And that's going to be all the time that we have. So until next time, Ryo Nakage 33 signing off.